behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fukumori able to track it down for. Get one in the inning and it run. We've played 4. It's 1-0 San Diego. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Taylor. Cated.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Yogi Falcino as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher, number 17, Pi Cap.
So here now's the pitcher, Pi Cap. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first. Even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home. Fly ball to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings. But interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Grisham stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-0.
Ball 3. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Machado.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First delivery to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. The tag gets 1. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch fielded cleanly on to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Ted Ogle. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now, Kyle Fukumori, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by show track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Standing in now, Tadahito Iguchi, swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single this right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So now to the plate, Leroy Martin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hey. 1-0. Here it is. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The set and the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 2 left. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
Yeah, man, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on the bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty B, and he still turned it around.
From the stretch.
Ball that now.
The 1-0 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ogle is underneath this one. 1 down.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. 1-1 home. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Now another 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The payoff pitch one more time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ogle is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So here is Jake Cronenworth. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set and the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Now into the box, Tex his dudeness, and guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Taylor Caton as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. At the plate, Yogi Focino, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Caton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There he goes. Count remains at 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 17, Ty.
Connor Kapler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Connor Kapler.
Now here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hits the zone high and inside, but still a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Jose Flores will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 76, Jose Flores.
Ready now is Austin Nola. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Austin Nola.
First offering. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, the pitcher's going to be kicking himself on that one. You have to look in the on-deck circle. You see the pitcher with the donut on his back. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate. 3-1.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for a strike. Flores, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Grisham.
Next up, Trent Grisham. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The pitch.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick out.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Digging in will be Ted Ogle, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Ted Ogle.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. The 2-1 home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Next up from New York, Kyle Fukumori grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman. Tadahito Iguchi.
At the plate now is Tadahito Iguchi. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
The third baseman.
Now here's the first offering.
Machado.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Chopped to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Next, here is Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're up 2-0.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody when they come, I'm announcing it. I'm always going.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Leroy Martin. First offering.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground is short. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the match.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, Yoshida. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Now at the plate, Tex is Dudness. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Now the 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Friars claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Yu Darvish is the winning pitcher of record. Ty Cap struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets,